Hey guys, welcome back here at the DSCL Bootcamp Day 2. Soon we'll be heading into the most dreaded aspect for all of our players here. I don't think really, but we'll have the clan war, the team battle between these two. We have split up the teams in roughly equal teams of 3 players. We
Roughly equal.
roughly 2 and 4. No, I
Almost
mean
3 and 3.
roughly equal in level.
Balance, yeah.
Roughly equal in amount of players too.
Yeah.
3 and 3.
Yeah.
We will pre-seed all the players by map, which will be based on their most probable matchup on that map, as well as maybe what map they prefer.
Yeah, so
as
we're
well as mind
gonna
games.
sit here on the couch with our team. Mine will be Team Red with Ichiroku, Thalandros, and Meow. And we will go through the maps and let every player have their own input and let them say what map they would or would not like to play, and then take into consideration what the other team might do, and try to recreate a bit of team.
I'll be leading Team Blue, which will be Genix and Isnobest and Rob. We will be going into the. All right, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Let's go, guys. Let's go out of the room and let these guys make the lineup.
Can we have a... Oh, neem die gewoon mee. Can we have a mic? Oh, ja, kom maar. Oké, is goed. Schuiven misschien... Jij moet Telandros even supporten met je...
What do we do with these things?
Okay. Is audio live yet?
Yeah, you're live.
Okay. Is there? Do we have a list yet of the maps? I think.
More circumstantially.
Yeah, we
should use that.
Okay, there we go. Right? Yeah. Okay, so the idea is we get in the first 4 maps, at least each one of you has to play at least once. In the first 4 maps, everyone has to play once. Are there any maps already that you would definitely not want to play within the first 4 maps?
You?
No, not really.
Yeah, sure. Nimbus, not
Yeah.
Nimbus.
You don't want to
Give
play.
him the mic. Let him.
Not Nimbus.
Not Nimbus. Okay, so either one of you.
Same here.
Okay.
Oh, so I will play Nimbus. I like Nimbus.
Okay, that's good. Okay, then we put. Can someone write it down? Because if I put it here, they're gonna see it too.
I don't know.
I got a pen.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so map number 3, Nimbus. Map number 3, Nimbus will be Meow.
Yes.
Then we have King Sejong, Catalina, and Overgrowth. What of those maps would you definitely not want to play?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like most of them. Maybe Catalina.
Yeah.
I really like Catalina.
You like it?
No, I don't really.
You don't really like it. I think Overgrowth and King Sejong are both very good Zerg maps, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
I
too.
think Thalandros, you already played on King Sejong with your Ling Hydra timing. Maybe you want to take that map again. I think you have a pretty good chance you get one of the Protoss players on it. And I don't know how you feel about ZVT.
It's alright, but it is no. It's alright, but I lost pretty hard against Isnobest, so I'm not sure I will
Okay.
do it. But yeah, sure, I'll go King Sejong.
Okay, so King Sejong will be Thalandros, and then I think it's good for you to play Overgrowth,
Yes, please. I really want to play
yes,
it.
please.
and maybe Merry-Go-Round, you as well?
I don't mind.
Okay.
Who wants to do Catalina then?
I think Catalina...
Or is that you again?
You want to play Catalina? I think Catalina is actually a pretty good map for you, but if you don't want to play it, we should definitely not play it.
I can play it,
I
sure,
think
but
I think Isnobest will definitely come out
taking
in
a
Catalina.
third is pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Isnobest will play Catalina. So if any of you want to play against him,
I
don't
can
know.
play against them.
okay, then you take Overgrowth and Catalina.
Okay.
We'll have Ichiroku and Catalina as well then.
That was
so
fast.
you're playing merry-go-round and King Sejong then, I guess.
You want to
Yeah.
play Merry-Go-Round? Yeah.
Sure, I'll play merry-go-round. Yeah.
Okay, because that's a
I'll
difficult
play.
map
I'll
for
play
Protoss.
Nimbus and Deadwing then.
That I think that
Yeah,
wing is
those
very
are
good.
good for us.
Okay.
Those are very good for us.
Ichiroku on Overgrowth and on Catalina. Thalandros on King Sejong and Merry-Go-Round. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yep, no.
Yeah.
And then
And me on
Wolf
Nimbus
on
and
Nimbus
Deadwing.
and Deadwing. Okay. Alright, check. I think that's good.
We're done. Good job, guys.
Good job.
Yeah.
We're doing great. we
Team
already
Yona.
won.
Team Yona.
We won the map pool.
Eerst allemaal eruit. Ik ga wel op de Oké. Oh, alright. Dankjewel. Hey guys, welcome back. We are here with Team Blue. The players on my team is Genix, Rob and Isnobest. We've got double Protoss and a Terran. Now I have to go seed it. I need to find out what... I already looked at you guys' ladder statistics up, so I have a rough idea, but what do you think is your best matchup, and like which one would you most likely play, or are you completely comfortable on whichever map? I'll start with you, Genix.
Well, maps. I would prefer not to play Catalina. I think the Terran is pretty favored on that map.
Okay. But you're not playing against a Terran.
No, I know, but already for setting a Terran on Catalina, I think would be good.
How do you like PVZ on Catalina?
Yeah, I think it's alright.
Okay. Okay. And what do you think about Nimbus Overgrowth against Zerg?
Well, Nimbus, I know a cannon rush spot. You know that you used at Home Story Cup. So, but I don't know. That's just versus Zerg.
Okay. And Overgrowth against Zerg?
Yeah, that's just the normal standard. Yeah.
Pretty okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I like Overgrowth over Nimbus.
Okay. So seems pretty flexible. How about you, Isno?
Well, I don't really know many of the maps very well, so I think I'm good against Protoss because I practice a lot against Protoss, at least currently. And in the past I was really good against Zerg, but now I'm a bit rusty, so I'm not sure how well I will do.
So you would prefer to play against the Protoss if we can somehow make that happen with a smart lineup.
Yeah, I guess.
But anything is fine considering you know all maps
Yeah,
equally
yeah.
poorly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Because I looked up your career statistics and your your TVZ was by far the highest.
Yeah, in overall.
Overall.
Yeah. But if you only look lately, then it's against Protoss.
Okay. Okay. Cool. How about you, Rob?
Yeah, I think my matchups are all fairly even, so I don't have a matchup I'm the best in, I think.
Okay.
I like from this map pool, I would prefer to play on Overgrowth and King Sejong Station because I feel like I know those maps the best.
Okay.
But otherwise,
How do you feel
no.
about PVZ on King Sejong? Any particular issues? Foremost, Muta, Roach Hydra?
well, I have a build on King Sejong that won me the qualifier, which is kind of doing the sentry into third, and then instead of probing up the third, attacking from the rocks behind the natural.
I like that.
And usually in my experience, once I get there, I usually just win the game.
I think so too.
So yeah, I like doing that.
Then I'm putting you on King Sejong.
Okay.
It's a pretty decent map against Zerg, and using the backdoors can be unexpected.
Right.
We've seen that Ichiroku likes to... He scouts, but he doesn't really get what he sees. So
Right.
he sees the third, he's probably going to think he can make a lot of drones. You're going to kill him.
Yeah.
Alright?
That's the idea.
Just put me on whatever is left, I think, because
Okay.
I don't really mind too much.
I like you on... I think I like you on Catalina. It's good for drop style against Protoss.
I also won against
You won against the
a
Zerg there.
Yeah.
And then, if you guys don't mind, I see Genix twice on map 3 and 4. You play twice there, because we
Okay.
have a double one.
I would prefer to play on Deadwing over merry-go-round.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And merry-go-round is a good Terran map, so I think those ones really see themselves. So we have our lineup Isno best on merry-go-round and Catalina, which are good Terran maps.
And what do you think are the best Protoss maps
From this
these?
pool, King Sejong is the best, together with after a fashion Deadwing. Those two are probably the best. So Rob has.
Then we
I
might
could
get
expect
two
to play
PvPs.
Blink.
What's that?
Then we might get two
We
PvPs.
might get 2 PvPs.
Should I play Blink on King Sejong?
If you play what matchup?
In PvP.
PvP. I think King Sejong is a unique map where you can do almost everything, including
Okay.
proxy. Do you ever proxy Oracle?
No,
There's
I don't.
no
I
time to
don't.
start.
I don't really know the build, so
No time to start now then.
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay. So maybe, I don't know if we can still discuss strategy or if we should move on. Because after this, do we start right away with the first game? Yeah. Alright, so since you are the first game, and we might start right away, if you get Meow there, King Sejong I think is a very defensive map. There's loads of proxy locations, there's loads of air space, or let's say walking space to the other side where your entrance is not. So oracles can fly in, there can be phoenixes, so I think you said you go a lot of Blink. We gave you some pointers before on Blink PvP. So play Blink, play it defensively with an economic focus and transition to the mid game. Try to do that without damage or minimal behindness and focus on that late game or mid game goal.
Okay.
Cool. Guys, I have confidence. Easy 4-0 so we can all
Yeah, can all go home early.
play some we can all get to the chili con carne.
All right. Yeah.
Anything except 4-0 is also okay. I
Okay.
expect. Alright guys, good luck. Gambate.
Let's bring in the other team.
Pierced the veil of the future and beheld only oblivion. The Zerg swarm came as was foretold, and the Protoss rose to fight them.
The invasion fleet stands ready. We await only your command, Hierarch.
Today, we will reclaim our homeworld! Now, the Zelnaga that forged us all are returning.
The galaxy will burn with their coming. Fitting that we should face oblivion together.
Amon whispered of this from the stars. He told you of ruin
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the team battle, the part of the DSCL Bootcamp that all you fans of competitive gaming have been waiting for. Team Grubby, Team Yona, they have been talking to their respective team members and deciding on a lineup of players. They don't know yet which player is going to face who.
I don't think it matters for my team, though.
Oh, you're going to win anyway?
Yeah.
Okay. You just let that slide?
We didn't just want to win, we want to crush. We would win any lineup, but we did the ones that will look the funniest.
Awesome. I am the admin for this particular event, and I have this medieval tablet here in which I have the lineups. Do you guys want me to announce the entire lineup, or just the first?
Let's
just
do it.
do them one by one, just like, but announce them all, but do them
I'm
one
going to
by one.
announce them. Okay, so the first map is going to be King Sejong Station, as you all know. The representative from Team Grubby is going to be RBVH, so Rob, facing Thalandros from Team Yona. Yes. All right, so PVZ. Both players, both team coaches rubbing their hands. All right, the second map on Catalina, it's going to be from Team Grubby, Isnobest versus Ichiroku from Team Yona.
My predictions, man, so spot on. It's insane.
All right, on Nimbus, map number 3.
Yes. Oh.
I'll do it the other way around this time. So you can go first, Grubby. On Nimbus, it's going to be Meow, the Protoss player from Team Yona, versus Genix from Team Grubby.
Genix.
Ah, damn, keep saying that wrong. So
Yeah,
Genix versus Meow. So that's a PvP.
All right.
PvP. We actually haven't seen too many PvPs so far. So
None.
None actually. No. In a weekend with 3 Protosses. So that's
Yeah, but
that's
we
fine.
okay.
Well planned.
Cool. Well planned.
Well done.
Map number 4 is Overgrowth. Ichiroku, player from Team Yona, versus Genix from Grubby. Ichi versus Genix. Oh, I see those players really. They're very happy about that. All right, the 5th map, if it gets to that, of course, it could be a 4-0. If it gets to the 5th map, from Team Yona, we'll have Thalandros, the Zerg player, versus Isnobest, the Terran. Thalandros versus Isnobest on merry-go-round.
So they play each other twice. That's funny.
Is it? No, Thalandros is playing Rob.
Rob
on
at the start, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah.
Doubt is starting to seep in Team Red.
No.
All right.
Okay.
The final map. The final map, or not, wait, maybe not the final one, but the 6th map anyway, is Deadwing.
Yes.
It's going to be RBVH versus Meow.
Yes.
A PvP.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, that's cool.
Meow has to play 2 PvPs.
This is going to be fun. So if it is a tie, after 6 games, if it is a tie after 6 games, you're going to be playing the decider game, right?
Yes.
All right, and depending on how much time we have, could be even maybe a decider series.
If it is a decider game, it'll be a 1 map.
Right.
But if it ends early, we'll
do
look at the time. We'll do a best of 1 or best of 3. Just show
Cool.
match.
All right, guys. So we're gonna have Grubby versus Yona. Your cries have not gone unanswered. We're gonna start with the players, and the coaches will be casting, of course, and hyping up their own their own players, I imagine. Pretty cool. So RBVH Thlandros, you can be setting up a lobby on King Sejong. If you could invite, I guess Grubby is logged in here, or maybe Yona.
Yeah, Grubby's logged in. No,
Pretty
well,
cool.
whatever.
Yona.
Yeah, it's
Yona. So invite Yona.
already
Let's
have
bring
that.
on the games. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, we're all laughing our asses off because people are sending in. Oh my God, people are really sending in lots of entries for the contest that we have got running. So if you want to win the HyperX Fury bundle, take a screenshot of the stream. Right, take a screenshot, modify it using your best paint skills, and tweet it at DSC League and at HyperX. We got some really funny entries so far. So at HyperX, at DSC League, tweet your modified stream screenshot. I can see myself smoking lots of weed already. Okay, these are really great. So keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. After the team battle, we'll announce the winner. The winner gets an SSD solid-state drive, RAM, and a USB drive. So definitely keep sending them.
Sick.
They're great. Sick. Very cool. All right. So how's the lobby coming up?
Do we need to put something here? Oh, I forgot that. Okay, I'm gonna fix that, guys, so you can do whatever.
okay. Pep talks before the game or no?
I already did. I think you sent your boys in to the battle without guidance.
We'll see about
A
that.
lot of faith in them.
Yeah.
Okay, makeshift wall.
Oh, nice, nice.
Nice.
It's a good-looking wall too, man, for the camera shots. Hello. Hi.
Are we on mic? Yeah. So I just heard one of your team members, who is friends with my guy who's playing now,
Yeah.
trying to but failing to spoil the strategy that he was going to be trying to doing against Talandros.
Really?
Yeah. Funny, really, considering we prepared something completely different.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very brave of you. Well, I didn't specifically tell my guys what to do because I actually have faith in their own abilities.
Oh, okay, you do have confidence in
Yeah,
your
of
players.
course.
Well, so do I. Alright.
I told them just play your game, should be easy. I don't really feel like playing an important match right now.
My guys were most worried whether anything except 4-0 would be okay, but I said 4-1 is also okay. So
Yeah.
not too much pressure.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
very kind of you.
Yeah. I have my moments of clemency.
Yeah. Yeah, my guys didn't even bother with that. They knew.
They know. Oh, I have a. For now, I have a lot of respect for that attitude.
Yeah.
I hope that respect remains during the battle. Yeah, sure.
Wait, I still have to. No, if one
No,
is fine actually.
one is fine,
One is fine.
So we're joining the game. You got your white noise on. Ready here. Good luck both. Combate.
My name is Jonah.
They're just fixing the last settings.
Fixing last stuff. Okay, so like let's switch up the bias, yeah, for like
Yeah.
until the game
We're
starts.
casters. Oh,
Yeah.
until the game
Until
starts.
I like casting biased actually. It's
Oh,
funny
Okay.
because we can cheer for each player doing well, you know.
Oh.
But before the game starts, it's like unbiased analysis.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think? Actually, you hype up my player. I hype up your player.
Well,
I'll go first actually, so you don't feel like I'm gonna be underwhelming after your like big build up. Okay. I think RBVH was actually one of the players that played most standard actually when we started. I think his build was already most fitted to the norm, and his ideas are actually very correct. Like the only thing I really thought could improve a lot were his engagements.
yeah.
Of course, there's a lot of little things, but the one thing that stood out were the engagements. And I think he actually got a lot of good advice from you, especially during these 2 days. So if he fixes that, this might be very difficult for my player, actually. But I have faith in him nonetheless.
Okay. Talandros, the Zerg player in this matchup who we're looking at right now, he maybe is one of the ones that improved most rapidly.
Yeah.
Partly maybe because the other players were already more confident in their styles and everything, but partly also because he absorbed what we said very attentively. I saw him studying on his notes and everything. Other players too, but he seemed very serious about it. The question that I'm wondering now, is he going to do the one build, which is quite random really, that I gave him here on this map in this matchup? Is he going to do that and try to do it as well as he can? Or is he going to be a little bit more improvising? Either way, I think we gave him a lot of economical advice. You gave him a lot of advice about larva, drones and hatchery order. If he can take that into it and he can get a better start, we've seen that he can be very creative and open and adapt to what's happening, and he can be quite strong. Again, engagement's not his very most powerful point, but it might be enough, especially if he can get like a big muralist ball. I feel like he could be the upper dog, so the mid game will be very, very important. And now let's get into the game to cast.
Okay. Turn off the unbiased, turn on the bias. What a great drone scout is going across the map. I've never seen such a well-timed drone scout in my life. No, okay. Flanders is drone scouting, and I like and dislike this at the same time. On one hand, I like it when people play safe. On the other hand, I don't feel like it benefits you in enough scenarios that it's worth it, if that makes sense. like 8 out of 9 times it will do nothing for you, and only the one time where you scout a cannon rush or a proxy gate, it works in your benefit, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel the same in PvP. Sometimes people like 9 scout, 13 scout at the lower levels, and it costs you a lot of money, and oftentimes they wouldn't understand what they see anyway, except if it's a proxy gate or cannon rush. So they're just going to be behind every single time in economy.
Yeah.
In this case, he sees its Nexus first. If he makes double hatch, great for him. If not, it's going to be like double behind.
Yeah, I
But
like
it looks like he goes
the
triple
third hatch going.
So he
down.
learned.
That's nice.
Because in the beginning, he would just go hatch pool no matter what, after
Yes.
scouting.
I hope he, because he's not used to this, I hope he doesn't get cannon at his third, like, weirdly, if that
I
makes
hope
sense.
he does. I hope he gets carried horribly.
Good for you. Anyway, I'm actually cheering for the viewer and hoping for a good game.
That is so dirty. That is so dirty. I thought you said we're going to bias cast for our player, and now you're doing the whole I'm a man of the people thing. Wow, Jona. Wow. Wait till the best circle of the Netherlands hears about this.
Man, you're really pouring salt on my wounds. Fair enough, fair enough.
All right. Hatch into pool. No quick gas.
No cannon rush, so this is good.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit more scared. Didn't he cannon rush before?
No, that was
someone else,
Meow on
Okay.
Nimbus.
On Meow on Nimbus. Okay.
Yeah,
So Rob, as you said, more standard play.
yeah.
Didn't want to risk it all in the cannon rush.
I
Has
think
some kind of plan.
Yeah, Rob is also a bit of a stubborn player, it feels to me.
Yeah, you can feel it in the character as well.
His character seems a bit stubborn, and that can be positive as well. That's not necessarily a negative trait in StarCraft. A lot of stubborn players get very far because they improve so much on doing the same thing.
Exactly. You need to be like a combination of stubbornness and sponginess.
Yeah,
I feel like Talandros is the typical sponge,
Yeah.
and he's the typical stone.
yeah.
So sometimes sponge can beat stone. Wise man Yoda said. Okay, so funny thing is, Rob here is with 2 friends, and they know him well, and they're like, "Are you gonna do that build?" And he was telling me what build he's gonna do, and it's the exact same. So let's see. Can Talandros adapt to that within 3 minutes of being warned
Well,
of it?
Thalandros knew already in the hallway what Rob was gonna do.
Really, they said already?
Yeah. The advantage I have is of the 3 friends that are together, I have 1, you have 2. And you having 2 is actually a disadvantage because my one guy has information on 2 of your players.
Except after this, that one guy is not a friend anymore.
Well, I don't
That's
care
your
about.
disadvantage.
I don't care about that. We just need to win.
Fair enough. Winning over friendship
Yeah.
all day, every day.
Yeah, man.
Coolers over friendship. You would if they're from Cooler Master. Oh, CM Storm. Okay. All right, what's happening here? We've got the gases. They were taken relatively recently. Is it about 6:15? So a lot later than the build
Yeah.
that we've been, that I've briefly outlined to Talandros. So
Yes,
this is
but
a more
actually, look, the Protoss is
Oh.
differentiating, and in this case, Zerg's build is actually good. He's getting a Roach Warren, and he might. I really hope that Overlord goes further. Go deeper, my friend. Go on adventure. You can do it.
well, he sees no gases.
Oh, he's got. The gates. No more. Up.
They're just macro gates. I don't know why you're getting so
He
worked
saw
out.
no.
I mean,
Come on, please, Talandros.
you can see there's 17 probes here. It completely means non-stop macro. You see, 16 plus 1.
He's skipping gases to have more minerals for more expansions.
Yeah. And I mean, we know
Oh,
he's
please. He starts some links. More Roach Ling, please, friend.
So he has a roach warren, but no safety roaches yet. And that very nice worker count, better than of the most of the games he's had so far.
Oh, he's taking gases. He's started more drones. He doesn't understand what he saw. He scouted, but he's not scouting.
He thinks these might be the 3 macro gates,
Yeah.
but by the time he scouted,
But he scouted the upper gates as well. He saw actually like the gates up there
Really?
as well. Yeah. Look at Zerg's vision.
oh yeah.
So I think that's actually very
He
sloppy.
absolutely should be making roaches now. 59 drones is way too much to stop this kind of gate all in, like 6 gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 gate all in. He should have maximum of 52
Yeah,
drones,
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
even
yeah.
50. or 48.
I really enjoy him pulling away the drones to his natural. It increases his chances in holding a little bit. But this is looking very dire for my player.
Yeah, I mean, speedlings aren't done yet. Roaches aren't out. If he loses a good number of speedlings before the roaches come to support, it will be so difficult.
I can't believe he's cheesing him in a show match.
Wow, 11-10 PJ Salt, bro. This is just so smart by Rob. He didn't do the build that was betrayed by his friends. He went way more aggressive. And he's just completely read the situation right. He
Oh man.
Nice.
Oh man.
Just very nice.
Oh man.
Well, I'm not surprised, but GG, well played.
GG.
GG. Smart, Rob.
Very.
Did you change your build because you were spoiled? So smart. Wow.
Actually, you fucked him by saying.
Yeah, because I heard that it was already spoiled backstage, so I don't know why they gave you the info.
Yeah, man. Why did you give the info again, man? Oh man.
Well, I'm very proud of you, even if he is not proud of his own teammates right now.
No,
I'm proud of all my guys.
I'm very proud of my guys. I think it's very honorable to at least give 1 or 2 games to your team.
all right. Let's not waste any more time and get the second game on the road here, which will be is no best. Oh, that's handwriting.
Sorry. Ichiroku.
It looks like is no cost. I guess that like a new cabbage or is no best.
Is no bro against Ichiroku.
Ichiroku. All right. Good luck, Isno.
Good luck, Ichi. You're
Ra
the best.
Note of desperation?
No, just excitement, man.
Alright. Game starting. 1-0 for Team Blue here. Second game will start on Catalina. So, didn't these guys play each other before? Yesterday?
No, that was Landros actually.
Oh yeah, on Catalina.
Yeah. And Ichiroku, I said Isnobest is gonna play on Catalina for sure. And no, actually, like I'm not kidding. I said Isnobest is gonna play on Catalina. Who wants to play against Isnobest? And Ichiroku went. I want to play.
He wants to commit seppuku.
He wants to put the Subaru in it.
Okay. Let's see how the Sudoku goes. Game ready? Ready. Good luck, both.
So yeah, I think Isnobest is maybe not necessarily the best player on your team. I mean, who is best is hard to define when you only see so few games of them. But he's one of the scarier players because he's so random.
Yeah.
you know, but you understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like he plays his own kind of game. He's not being shown to do one build order, so he's one of the scarier players to go up against. And I think Ichiroku is a bit similar in that way that we haven't coached him much in build orders. We've mainly just gave him advice, but mainly let him do his own thing still.
Right. Okay.
Same goes for Isnobest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Let's see if Isnobest does something crazy or if he'll do the same thing that he showed yesterday against Talandros and how Ichiroku would deal with that. Isnobest is kind of the Bly of the Diamond League.
The Bly of the Diamond League. Isno on fire.
Isnobest on fire.
Isno on break. But yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think he's actually quite intelligent and he's really good.
Everyone who plays StarCraft is, Yona.
Everyone who plays StarCraft is talented. You're
and
all
intelligent.
beautiful and creative.
No matter what
artistic.
they say.
Okay.
Wow, never do that again. What's this? Nice Twitter picture. Nice. Keep sending in your screenshots.
Your
with
screenshot
edits
modifications at
to
DSC League, at HyperX.
You can also follow us on @followgrubby and @Yona_SC2.
This is very true.
Okay, we've got 1 Rex, no gas from Isnobest.
It's what he likes to do.
That's he admitted himself it's abusable by Roach Rush,
it's
Mailing
funny
Rush.
because he knows how he can get abused, and he still refuses to change.
Yeah.
But this SCV might do something interesting. He did this the last time too, and we were both so sure he was going to bunker with the Reaper.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of sat there, and I went, I guess not.
And didn't.
Yeah, and now he's not even making the Reaper, so it's definitely for a later scout.
Yeah.
I guess this is how he counters his own abusability.
Ah, yeah. He created a failsafe
Yeah.
for something. So he's gonna check, is there a roach
Yeah.
warren? When should he check? Like 4 minutes.
Yeah. By the way, we changed the gameplay settings a while
Oh
back.
yeah, that's true.
So for the enjoyment, it might be a bit better this way.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh, come on, Overlord. Fly away, be brave. The high ground is close, waiting for you.
So what's the deal with Ichiroku? He's on team ATCM?
Yeah, he recently joined our academy.
Oh, okay, academy.
Yeah, we have a few members in the main team. All of us are quite high level, and we have a large academy actually. We have
With a lot of players in it.
yeah, like we have a lot of the Benelux players are kind of grouping towards our academy just because we have a lot of members and a lot of friends of friends of friends or whatever are joining.
Okay, cool.
But it's a lot of fun, and I think this is the first team I've been on that there is so much interaction between the academy and the main team. We interact a lot with the academy players and we help them. It's not like we waste, or it doesn't feel like a waste of time. Just everyone's friends, and it's fun to help friends, you know.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, sometimes the academy feels like it's not part of the
Organization,
main team,
yeah.
and then there's not much connection, not much learning, and not much the idea that the pro players feel like they're inspiring someone or
Yeah.
like teaching someone, which can be a very healthy thing to do for your own development as well.
Yeah.
I remember when it's actually the Muslim, he joined Four Kings in Warcraft 3, but the management hadn't consulted any of the players on it. And then normally we always made the decision together, every player would vote, but the Muslim was just added because he was British, and he was like best British player, and we all found out about it when he was already in, the news post was up. It felt kind of weird, and there was some resistance to like accepting him because we didn't know his level, his personality and everything.
Yeah.
Now obviously he's a talented player and he's a cool guy, but we didn't know him.
Yeah, exactly.
And the management was like, well, you don't need to use him in any clan wars. He's just academy, which feels so inferior too. Like everyone is deserving of respect.
Yeah, exactly.
So
our like for us, it's a community academy and then pro team. So
well, eventually he became part of
Yeah.
the team once we got to know him. But it's nice to see when there's like a good connection already.
yeah, I understand. I'm getting very terrified for Ichiroku. He's taking gas at 6 minutes, and it would
Very
be
late, yeah.
It looks like he's playing against Protoss.
Yeah,
So,
this is like the against Protoss build, the super early third.
I think he's gonna do a lot of roaches. Like I don't see him going speed and then upgrades and then lair.
So if he goes a lot of roaches, he should go. This is so late gases.
Yeah, this is really late.
6:15
He should
double
add
gas.
if he adds 2 more in his main right now, he
Exactly.
could be okay.
Two more now, a roach warren, earliest lair possible, and then non-stop roaches.
Yeah, that would be good. But he's not doing it.
Look,
But
he has some drone
he is
mistakes
pretty,
too.
yeah.
The
I'm trying to figure out what he's doing, but it's very hard to see. At least there's no best is doing his 2 base med effect stuff again. It seems I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
He's got the 3 barracks. It's so weird. They're both playing against Protoss.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's so weird.
Look, he did. This is open, isn't it?
No, that's closed. I think. Is it? No. It's kind of hard to tell. I think it's open indeed. It looks a bit weird.
I think this is open.
Yeah, I think it needs to be one
One
hex
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go farther, closer to the ramp, but
No
you can go up.
stalkers, but zerglings, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Still a better wall off than he did before.
Ichiroku is actually getting speed and abaliness, so he's opting just for a lot of drones and
Maybe
now
he-
transitioning to Ling Baneling.
Maybe he knows because there's no Reaper Hell in our ass. He's just going to be insanely unallowedly greedy in the early game, which he
Ooh.
is.
This
60
is
drones.
nice. He's starting Link. He's starting Link production before he's on full saturation. He's still like 6 to 10 drones off of what he wants to be ideally against a 3cc.
Come on, bro. He's got 60 drones.
Yeah, but
against-
that's okay against a 2cc against Terran. I go to 60 drones against 2cc Terran as well,
Why?
but just not the gas in the third. I think that's a mistake.
Oh.
But he kind of knows what Isnobest likes to do because he's making links and a spine, and he's already in the main base. He's already dividing his
Such
units,
blind counter.
preparing
This
for
is
the build.
unfair.
Buddy.
This is unfair. He's just blind countering my guy.
I think your guy plays too abusable, and you should have taught him better to be more.
He's a free spirit. What can I say? I guess he will have the last laugh.
Maybe, yeah.
He hasn't lost anything yet. You see?
Oh, the Spinecrawler placement, so beautiful. I could not have thought of that myself.
Wow.
Look at the spines there. No, like, no joke. The spines are actually doing some fantastic denial.
Yeah. 0 drones killed? Oh my god, 0 drones killed. And we're talking 60 workers against 40.
Oh man.
This is not looking good, man.
Ichi, bro, man. You're making me proud here. Come on, pull the drones, man. Pull the drones.
Ah, a hole was found in the supposedly impenetrable armor. Whoopsie
This
daisy.
looks so painful. Come on.
Well, I think this is going fine. No immediate action required. Important, but not urgent.
Okay. I think Ichiroku's in a great spot if he just makes a lot of units.
You keep
He can
speaking
win.
French, your mother language.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're not?
I
S'il vous plaît, not?
Yeah, Fuchsin is actually like a lot in French, right?
Oh yeah, fusion.
Yeah.
Thai, American. Yeah. So he made the wall off complete now with another depot there, so that's a bit safer. Didn't do the damage he would like.
By the way,
third CC
like
is late.
outside of pre-bias and stuff like that, I think Ichiroku actually, of all the players so far, has done the best job of keeping his units split while harass has been going on, and not moving entire control groups around.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
this looks kind of dangerous. He does not have prepared defense here.
Yeah, all the Bailings are gone.
Does he
Against
have-
Darren,
does
you
he
can't
have
be
any
ready
Bailings?
once. You have to be ready 10 times
Yeah,
for the
this is
drops.
true.
And he got too comfortable.
He
And he
needs to
should be
target
focusing the medivacs.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of transfuses. If he took down the medivacs, these links will be able to clear up. But without it,
This looks a lot
Oh.
scarier, or like this should be more one-sided, but because Isnobest delayed his upgrade so long, Ichiroku is allowed to survive. But this was a very, very big drop for Isnobest.
he's still killing. He should be abusing terrain more. But this was very cost efficient for him. Look at that. Double cost efficiency.
Oh man, that one drop.
Look at this 42 drones.
Oh,
He
he's
had
falling. Look,
70.
the third base. He's falling apart.
These
No.
small little drops is no best the mosquito.
Man, that's painful to see because he defended so perfectly, and there was no reason to stress out.
Oh. I thought the mana bar of the medivac was the life of the Spire. Isnobest is the life of the party. He's having some real fun here
man.
with these stim attacks.
Man, I feel so bad.
Ichi, Roku falling apart.
I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to cry. Nah, man, he played so well, and I feel so bad for it to get punished, even though.
Played
like
so well. He just made a bunch of drones.
Oh, come on, man. Like, he defended the first medevac so well, and then he just fell apart because he stopped macroing a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, nice bailing connections, and he does have a lot of mutas, so it's not
a
all
lot of
said and
mutas.
done.
He can
And the
start
upgrades
killing
are
some
so
stuff
good.
back now. Oh, stim it! Stim it! Stim
Go, 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 go.
Stim it! Stim the Marauder!
Ah.
Oh!
The
He could have had
transfuse-
it.
No, the transfuse would have saved it.
It would have been 9
Nah,
life if he
It
stimmed.
would have transfused? No, never. No way, man. 7 queens would have flown out of the sky to transfuse it
Oh.
once upon more.
Oh, Yona. Now, only 45 drones left. He's making a few more, but mostly a lot of mutas. 23. Against 30 Marines, though, can he find the holes that he needs?
He doesn't have a lot of turret coverage, actually. These mutas could do a lot of damage if he maneuvers them correctly.
Is this where Ichiroku gets back in the game?
Oh, his
Can he
game is
pull a
good.
Jadong?
Come on. Oh, nothing. One turret. That's not enough.
It's enough when it's in mineral line and you mass repair, but not when it's out in the open like that.
And he has a lot of mutas. He banked up a lot of gas, making only links in entire fights. And not that many banelings. Oh, this is not good. He needs to
Can't
back off.
break this. So many mutas dying. So
Oh, what
many
is he
mutas.
doing? What is he
Yes,
doing? No,
yes,
why?
yes,
What is he
yes,
doing?
yes, yes.
What is he doing? No.
Yes.
Oh, that was painful. He just lost like 12 mutas for free.
Yeah. And I think there goes his dream.
I think he. Well,
What was
still,
that?
He's still.
seven mutas died to these two
Yeah, I
turrets.
know that was painful. I think he wanted to force more damage than was necessary.
He felt very uncomfortable
Oh,
about
this is
what
not-
happened to
yeah.
him last summer,
Yeah,
and he wanted to try and kill SCVs back no matter what.
yeah.
His mentality was that he was more behind, than he really was.
Yeah, he
the
wasn't
Muta
that far
ball
behind.
was unusually high for this stage in the
Yeah,
game.
the Muta ball was really good. If he just kept flying into the main and the natural and kept poking around.
Are you doing something to the cable?
Is it-
Sometimes your mic dropped.
Oh, okay.
I think you're squeezing
But
it
this
too
is
much.
no, this is the headset only.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hold on,
Something is happening.
something. Maybe this is better.
Yeah, but he needed those mutas to stay alive. Banelings to defend possible counterattacks would be
Mutas are in the
great.
main again, and there's nothing to defend here. He dodged the Widowmine, so this is nice counter damage once again. Isnobest is actually stimming into the third base, killing a lot of units. The Widowmine's burrow, and are they going to get some good shots? Oh! He didn't split, but it was not enough to force the Terran back, and he is going to kill the third base. If Ichiroku can save the drones at his third and transfer them to his now going up fourth base, he might still be in an okay spot. He needs to make Banelings in his natural like yesterday, though.
Yeah, and we're missing a lot of injects and production here. He's got the larva, he's got the supply and the money, but not producing enough. Here we go with extra Mutalisks, but what he really needs is Banelings. But there are no Zerglings on the field. He's more than half a minute away from Banelings, and
If
there's a big
Terran
Marine
just gets
army.
on top of the production, I don't think there's much chance left for Ichiroku. He needs room and time to make the Banelings, and he's not getting it.
He's not getting it done against Isnobest off Team Blue. Are we looking at a 2-0 lead here early on? Yes, we are. GG!
Well played, well played. I think Ichiroku is actually winning the game until the drop started doing too much damage.
It
I know
always feels like that when you overdrone.
no, but he didn't overdrone.
It was a tactical early greed to
Like-
defend.
Yeah, no, but if let me put it like this: he could have had enough units to keep defending the drops. His minerals started banking, and he didn't keep remaking Banelings.
Yeah,
If he keeps remaking Banelings and remaking links with good injects, he can keep holding the drops.
It's true.
Because the only danger when you overdrone is the first attack. It's not the follow-up. The follow-up attacks get dangerous if the first attack does damage.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So
I
it was
think
a huge snowball effect.
yeah, I think the one drop that really turned it around was the one that stayed in the natural. It just stood there and killed like 8 drones.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
just
that's
kept
true.
doing damage, and
Unnecessarily. There were
yeah.
units right next to it. He didn't react yet.
it felt like
No,
Ichiroku.
but even then he made like he was 60. He was like 58 drones. He
Mhm.
lost 8 unnecessarily. But then when it was over, he was 63.
Yeah,
And
then he remade
then
some
he had
drones,
all the
yeah,
nice spine crawler positioning.
yeah.
But and then he defended with Banelings.
Mhm.
But then you can't stop having Banelings ready in your
Yeah,
base
you need to keep remaking the
unless
Banelings.
you kill the medevac with the queens or you have your mutas out already.
Yeah, or like a large force of you can't just have a small force of links anymore.
Plus, no investment was made in evolution chamber and 1-1 upgrades.
He did have 1-1.
No, yeah, it was 0-0 links
Really?
during all of it.
Really? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought he was 1-1.
It was 0-0, no
Did-
evos. He went Spire and Baneling without evo, I think.
I think he got 1-1, but I might be mistaken. Hold on. Build order. What doesn't show it?
So he had his first upgrades at minute 9.5.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you're right.
at the most.
I don't remember correctly. But I think he defended the most important drops correctly. And then when one drop penetrated the army, instead of just staying calm and defending everything, he felt like, oh shit, I'm losing economy, I need to replace the economy, and he started losing control of the game. I think that's often how it goes wrong when you're doing the juggling style of defending, where you try to keep every ball in the air, and one ball drops. You still need to keep juggling the other two, and instead what he did is try to pick up the other ball too quickly, and both of the other balls dropped as well.
Wonderful analogy. True that. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's go to the next game, which will be Genix against Meow, a PvP on Nimbus. Start the game, guys. Colors are not correct. Switch colors, please. Yeah. Switch colors, please. Genix blue. Okay, good go. All right. Game is underway. Our first PvP of the entire weekend, despite having 3 out of 6 Protoss here. It will be Meow from the red team against Genix from the blue team.
Yeah, I think Genix is a bit favored here. Generally, he looked like one of the strongest players here. I think we spent least time on him, and that's kind of unfortunate in a way. But it's also because I felt like the other players needed to make a bigger skill jump than he did.
Yeah.
We gave him a lot of small adjustments and things he could improve upon. And it's not like we neglected him, but there were
I
less
played like 3 CGs
yeah,
against
you
him this
played
morning.
custom games against him, and I talked a lot with him, especially the first day about strategy. But just like general like build order improvements or like restyling their way of thinking or playing, I think he's the player that was already most on the right track compared to the other players.
Let's see how he does here. PvP is his worst lifetime matchup.
It's his worst matchup?
Yeah, on his ladder statistics, his PvP was the worst. And in this season, it was even around 35%. He
Yes.
hasn't, like, of course, the Dream Pool season is quite recent, but
Did you get time
the low side.
to whisper in a few new builds into his ear, or?
not really. But,
But you played against him and gave him some
I
tips.
played
as
him
you
3 PvPs. I don't think I gave him a lot of tips. Only just play and maybe he copy or learn by example.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
Okay, well, fair enough. I have no idea about Meow's PvP because
too.
I've only focused on his PvZ and try to help that, and his PvT a little bit with the third base.
yeah, exactly.
But
do you
PvP
think
just
he's
hasn't kind of gotten into question a lot.
so?
But,
This is a PvP. Genix will play a PvZ next, so that's the only PvP he will play. And Meow might have another PvP in the 6th game,
yeah.
so there might be an opportunity for you to tell him something before he plays the next, if necessary. For now, let's just cast the game.
They're both opening gates,
Gate double gas.
which is good. No cannon rush. Yeah, my PvP knowledge is a bit subpar. It's one of the only matchups I really don't like to follow that much, and it's not because the matchup is boring, just because it attracts me the least in viewing. But I do have a decent idea of what's common, just because I have friends that play Protoss, and I do watch it from time to time when there is really good matches. If I would play Protoss, I would probably play a lot of Blink, because I really like Blink as a ability. And it just seems like a fun but also very safe and solid way to play.
Okay. This. Okay, yeah. I'm looking at Genix here, and his Cybercore was late for some reason. I think it's because he scouted really. Yeah, he scouted really early. One
Okay.
cool thing when you're watching PvP is to see who has more gas. Blubnose, or aka Meow, he mined slightly more gas, which makes tech opening for him more likely. Like Stargate, Twilight Council, DT Blink. Here we go for the Stargate. For Genix, he
Oh,
will
they're
go for
both
Stargate
doing
as well.
Stargate.
I hope we get some Phoenix. That's always funny. Don't you think that's fun? That's like as fun as flying 22 mutas into 22 mutas and hoping. Is there some micro trick to that or not?
It on the mass muta, A moving is most effective, but there is like this certain phase where mutas barely one-shot a muta, and it's better to target fire. But generally, it's better to just A move. But I think when you're like in the 12-ish muta zone, I think it's like 12 around there when you one-shot mutas. I kind of just do it on feeling. It's really good to group your mutas, hit the muta, move away, hit, move away, hit.
Okay.
If the other player A moves his mutas and that one player is just grouping, running away, and hitting one muta at a time, that player wins if he can one-shot the mutas. But it only
Okay.
works in small numbers. In bigger numbers, there will be more than one muta lost on the other party by just A moving.
Okay.
That it isn't effective anymore.
For Phoenixes, it's kind of the same thing, except it can be smart to always stack all your Phoenix together and then just you kind of move in and
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yes, chasing is very bad in muta versus muta, because if you chase, your mutas don't always run at the same time, so they keep slacking behind, while the player that's running away can fight with all his units at once.
Okay, well that's very great in PvP chasing. If you're one hit ahead, like he is now, if they connect, of course the blue one dies, the red one stays alive, but
Yeah.
they did not connect. And we look at Genix's vision. He saw that there's Stargate. They both saw each other's Phoenixes. So the game gets really, really silly.
Meow, get your gases, bro. I think. Oh, nice. He's getting his gases right on
They
time.
both know how to play, man.
Yeah,
I'm
but
so
it's
proud of these guys.
Of course, they're very good, but it's scary when you know someone needs to take their
No,
gas.
I'm just surprised
yeah,
that they both know that to take their gases before the expansion finishes, which you
okay.
never do except in Phoenix versus Phoenix.
That's nice.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah, they're both aware of the fact that gas is a very important resource in this situation. When does the second Stargate come into play in this situation?
You
or
generally want to make it before starting Fleet Beacon. I even think Meow, he's being more greedy with the gas, which will help him in the long run.
Yeah.
He's doing that part better. He's going second Stargate first. If you go second Stargate and the other goes Fleet Beacon, sure, you outrange me, but there will be one, like I'm just going to keep flying away, I have more Phoenix. If you ever think you can tread on that part of the distance between the Phoenix where you have range 7 and I have 5, if you're even like 0.2 seconds late, I'm going to weave into you and I'm going to have more Phoenixes.
And the thing is too, you can't kite efficiently because the units are both as fast
as each other. This is so risky by both. I can't believe they're doing this. Even flying around without stacking. This is so risky. You don't attack a probe. You will lose the whole fight, Genix. Oh, he gets the first kill on the enemy Phoenix. They both need to pull back. They're crazy. Loco!
Oh, this looks really good for Genix. So he killed 2 Phoenixes, only lost 1, and actually did a lot of damage to 1 more Phoenix.
Yep.
That fight was not good for...
that was so risky by both.
But his second target is slightly earlier, so he might be able to catch up the 1 Phoenix that he's behind.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look very good for Blupnose.
Yeah.
For Meow.
Blupnose Meow, he is currently 2 Phoenix behind. Soon he will be only 1.
Is range attack worth it?
This is +1 attack. It reduces the amount of shots you need on Phoenix by 1, I believe.
So it's kind of worth it. And he's getting Fleet Beacon as well, but they're both, so it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, and he has the gas for it. It's worth it unless you ever have any idle Stargate time. Then it wasn't.
Yeah, so if he can afford it while always producing Phoenixes, it's fine.
And getting all set up for Anion Pulse Crystals. Mothership
Okay.
Core should be in the middle though. Losing probes, not good at all. That will delay your third.
Yeah, but this is very... Oh, he's getting into rage of one of the Phoenixes.
1.
This looks really good for Blupnose.
Oh,
He's gonna
2,
get 2,
3, 3. 3, 4 in Genix favor. 4, 4, 4, 5. I think it was 6, 5 in favor for Genix.
Wait, are you sure? Because I think it was actually 1 in favor of...
oh, 6, 5 in favor of Blupnose?
Yeah, I think so. Man, it's so confusing that he's called Meow in-game and Blupnose on
I think it was 6, 6 or 6, 5 in Genix favor, but considering they have roughly equal, let's just focus on that one.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, Genix lost somewhat less, like 1 or 2 Phoenix
yeah,
less.
but he also picked up a probe, and he already had 1 Phoenix advantage from the fight before. So I
okay,
think
so
it was
maybe
maybe
6,
equal.
6.
Yeah, maybe equal.
Yeah. But it was fighting on the side of Blupnose.
Of Meow, yeah.
Of Meow, so I feel like that was a little risky again.
Yeah, but he is getting... Oh, they're both getting their... They're so synced up, man.
Yeah.
It's cool to see. I like it. I always like it in pro games as well, on really high level.
Yeah.
I remember watching Top versus MVP on Daybreak and GSL, like a final, like ages ago. And they both played 100% blind, or not 100, but very blind, but they were both like almost 100% the same until like 30 minutes into the game. It's a game, like it's quite a famous game where they end up, where MVP ends up like going with battle cruisers into the main and dropping auto turrets.
Lol.
Oh, he needs to stack.
They both. Oh, nice. Nice pick
pick-off.
off by Genix.
They both have Phoenix range now, so this is where it gets weird.
But Blupnose is going for +2 attack, and the other is going for +1.
Yeah. Why is he getting a forge? Just to make cannons in the mineral line?
Just in case someone gets funny and wants to do a dark shrine.
Now you guys getting forge too. This is great.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the forge because minerals is what you have, gas is what you do not.
Yeah.
So you make the forge, cannon. There's no way you can like afford. You can't squeeze out more than 2 Stargate Phoenix until you have your third, and if there's DTs, you can't afford a robo too. So you gotta make cannons. Plus, there is a possibility to just do some extra cannon defense in mineral line if you've got excess minerals. And you can also eventually maybe do a +1 attack and do like some stalker switch. But for now, you have to keep making Phoenixes, generally speaking. This is such a funny game. 1-1, 2-2. 3-3. I think this is Genix's favor.
I have no idea, man. Yeah, Genix is way ahead, actually.
Way ahead.
Oh, man.
2,000 resources ahead. So he's actually 11 against 5 Phoenixes now. Should not have kept chasing there.
Big part of it is that Genix kept his Phoenixes together a lot better every fight.
That's one photon overcharge. He can deny the photon overcharge on the natural, or he can just say, I'll take what probes I can. Too afraid that more Phoenixes come in though. Will pull back. And now you can really see, like, sure, we've got shield upgrade coming. We've got +2 upgrade coming. But these upgrades, they barely matter.
Yeah.
If you had a choice to have 2 1-1 upgraded Phoenix, like you have 13 of them,
Yeah.
or you have 16 non-upgraded Phoenix, 16 non-upgraded Phoenix is way
Still
better.
win the fight. You only get the attack upgrade if you can really, really afford it.
Yeah, without any foreseeable stops.
Delay, yeah.
I used to focus a lot on upgrades in PvP, both ground and air, but I had like some fights with 3-3-3 upgraded Colossi against someone who had 3-1-0, and we had the same army size, both 200 supply. I had way better upgrades, but he had one more Colossus. And then he had slightly better positioning, and I lost the fight super hard. And I realized upgrades are not that important in PvP at all.
And it's kind of risky to get upgrades in a way as well.
Yeah, because there are timings if you're not maxed yet. Plus attack ground is still really good, but armor shield don't matter that much. And the same for Phoenixes. You just want more. Like, I would have liked it more if Bloodnose used his superior gas economy, which he had, to add a third Stargate. That would have given him way more power than upgrading shield to attack, getting Twilight Council.
Yeah, I agree.
Now we get that third Stargate for him, but he's not mining gas from his third. That's what hurts him so much. And Genix, full income here, can even start a fourth already. Wait, he's starting a fourth in the corner. I don't think it needs to be in the corner, but then again, why not?
Yeah, it's fine. I think Genix has so much freedom right now, and he knows it. He's taking advantage of his superior Phoenix count and just moving in, picking off Phoenix after Phoenix, and it's very difficult for Meow to deal with. He's kind of bullying him away with Photon Overcharge, but in reality, I think he could even overcommit at this point. His economy is great. His third base is mining. He's getting a fourth. He has so much freedom. He could switch out of Phoenix. He could make even more Phoenix. He could get other forms of tech like High Templar to go with it as well. I feel like at this point there's very little Meow can do to make a comeback.
Yeah, I think so too. He can make Mass Tempest, he can go Void Race, all of this would stop any Blink transition, and even the Phoenix by themselves can just go to town and start taking down so many probes. Lots of Phoenixes here though, which he's trying to save up. It's smart that he's not committing them piecemeal and giving a few away and losing to attrition. But now we've even got Archons coming in for Genix.
I like that Meow's harassing. He's realizing he needs to do something, but I think it's too little too late. And Genix is already prepared with the cannon.
Now we see this Guardian Shield, Archon, and a superior Phoenix count. We've got armor +2 and charge finishing up. The coup de grace should be happening soon here by Genix, who is just ahead in every single way. But again, no third probe in some of his gases. Here too.
It's possible that that one isn't noted. Oh, this is
2-3, 2-3.
Yeah, but that's because of the Zealot harass.
2-3.
Here it could be because one of the probes going into the
but I
gas
told
is
him
queued
he needs
for,
to fix it after fights.
That's true.
He has too much of this, and gas is very important for PvP.
He's so careful, man.
Yeah. He's a careful, patient player.
That's
Young
good.
too, only 16 years old.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna be better than me when he's my age. That's not fun.
Yeah. The new generation will overtake us all. 3 Archons here. He's playing it so safe, adding gateways before he engages in combat, which will keep him very preoccupied. What he doesn't know is his opponent taking a fourth? He should be trying to deny that, or at least be aware of it. Does have a Zealot here though, very cool. Trying to maybe see if there's some secret expansion. It should be on patrol between these 3 bases, but at least it's something. He's got the right idea. Checking for a fourth now.
Man, the only way I could see Meow winning is if they both max out and Meow has better upgrades somehow. But Genix is obviously not going to let that happen, and he's made enough ground army to actually push.
Yep.
And kind of break into the cannons.
To actually kill buildings.
Yeah. To break into the cannons and the photon overcharge and stuff. so the Phoenix can actually go to town.
Here we go, the final battle.
South's moving in. Archon's getting great shots
Oh my god, I'm
off.
so hyped right
Phoenix
now.
killing Phoenix. Oh my god.
Nice. Alright, GG.
GG. Well
Phoenix
played.
takes it. Well done.
Well done. Well done. Well played. Still proud of my guys. We're gonna do a small commercial break.
And
few
then we'll
minutes.
be back with the 4th game.
And the comeback.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back
Thank
soon.
you.
Pierce the veil of the future and beheld only oblivion. The Zerg swarm came as was foretold. And the Protoss rose to fight them.
The invasion fleet stands ready. We await only your command, High Arch.
Today, we will reclaim our homeworld! Now, the Zelnaga that forged us all are returning.
The galaxy will burn with their coming. Fitting that we should face oblivion together.
Amon whispered of this from the stars. He told you of ruin, extinction, end of all things. The fate of creation hangs in the balance. my life for ire.
Back still with the casters here. It's currently 3-0 for Team Grubby. It's dire times for Team Yona, right? I mean, this could be the deciding game. Did you give any specific tips to Ichiroku who's going to be playing the next match or game?
I can use my own mic, of course. I was waiting for you to stick out the mic, and I realized. Yes, I told him to win and to win hard.
Alright, cool.
That's about it.
I don't think he was too confident, right? He said something about what other players get disqualified for?
That's a strategy called.
I said wrecked.
Oh, wrecked. Oh,
Like
sorry.
shipwrecks?
Oh, okay.
No, I think he was saying like he was already like laughing that everyone knows what he likes to do, but that's like the underwhelming victim strategy. So the opponent gets nervous and feels like he has to win, and then suddenly he comes with the 1-2 and
Bam.
gives him the knockout. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, cool. Well, I hope to see that because I would love a best of 7 that goes beyond the 4-0.
Yeah, I really hope so too.
Guys watching at home, I've got a Fury, the HyperX Fury bundle in my hands. Got USB drive, memory, and also a 240 gigabytes solid state drive. You can still win this stuff if you tweet a modified version of a screenshot you made from the stream to @DSC League and to @HyperX. I can also very much recommend that you actually look up the entries that have been sent in so far because they're hilarious. So just keep doing that. And the lobby is already set up. We're going to go into game number 4 between Team Grubby and Team Yona. Have fun, guys.
Okay, time for the comeback.
3-0 right now, and it will be completely up to Ichiroku to make the comeback. Ready, guys? Thanks for waiting. Map will be Overgrowth. ZVP.
I think like if there's a map he can do it on, it's this map, man. Overgrowth. It's like the Zerg map, I think.
Did you give him some gold-based builds?
No, man. I
cheese?
don't tell my players to cheese like you. It's a show match, man.
This
No,
is a real match.
Yeah, that's true, actually. But a joke.
When Overgrowth came out, Zergs loved it, but Protoss did too. And we were so happy every time Zerg played it.
Really?
Yeah, and now like Zerg still love it, and Protoss not as much.
Yeah, I think there's 2 big problems for Protoss in this map, and problem 1 is called shawarma, and problem 2 is called kebab. And the shawarma problem is swarm host, which are very difficult to deal with on this map because you have very little angles you can get to Zerg. You have the one angle you can get into the main base from.
You can get into the game now.
Yeah, can the monitor go into the game? Please?
The regie?
Production
Ah,
with the
nice.
game is okay. Yeah, there we go. There's one area where Protoss can get in war prisms, which is kind of through the main, and that's kind of the only angle Zerg gets to defend for war prisms.
This?
Yes, or like just generally the main base. This is the only area where war prisms are really a threat to come in. And the 4th base, there's kind of this alleyway where there's sometimes pylons and war prisms, but that gets shut down pretty easily as well. So swarmers are very powerful on this map because there's not that many angles. War prisms can fly in, and there's and the swarmos can control a lot of expansions from the middle of the map.
Yeah, exactly. If it gets to that phase. Otherwise, for stuff like early blink attacks, do you think the map is a little small? Is it difficult to react on
Yeah,
time?
blink all-ins or all-ins, blink pushes and all-ins and pressures are very strong because you reach the Zerg's 4th and 3rd base very quickly. But I also think Zerg Roach Maxes and Hydra pushes arrive very quickly, and you get to the kebab problem where you have 2 bases and the Zerg meat just kind of ramps in between the natural and the 3rd, and you create a kebab.
Yep, that's how we make the kebab. What kind of build do we have here? Some kind of cheese?
I think he early pulled, and I think
this was like a
9 pool.
wait,
I think 9 pool. Yeah, 9 pool.
Yeah?
Yeah, 9 pool. He's getting an expansion. And with 10 pool, all 6 links spawn at once.
Okay. So 9 pool, very dirty. You don't tell your players to cheese, he said.
I didn't tell him. I said he was free to, but I didn't tell him. I didn't instruct him to. I told him he should do what he feels comfortable with, and he shouldn't be afraid to take risk. I think even if it's a losing risk, it's important to take risk.
Oh,
Nice
okay.
run on the probe. He needs to start hitting that pylon and pull the probes off the
He
line.
needs to chrono boost, rally the zealot here, and start a second zealot.
Well, I don't like him fighting
Oh
the
wow,
probes.
look at that probe micro.
That was a nice trick by Genix. That was very well done.
Wow. Hold position zealot. No probes lost yet. No mining right now, and he needs mothership core. He should not be making
Yeah,
another
this
probe.
is a mistake. Now he can actually pull the zealot away again. If
And he shouldn't be pulling all of the probes.
Yeah, yeah.
He's pulling like at least 6
if
too many.
Ichiroku had actually continuously made links, it would have been dangerous for him. But since he only made 8 or 6, it's okay for Genix. But he does seem to be falling apart slightly. The probe and drone difference is not as big as you would expect it to be after a 9 pool against a gate expand.
Plus, normally the hatch from a pool first, let's say pool first into hatch. Hatch starts at 240, and the Nexus starts at 340 with this opening.
Yeah.
So you're 1 minute behind. But now the hatch is done, and the Nexus hasn't even started yet. So it's at least 120 seconds later than the hatchery. The
Yeah.
worker count is the same. So actually, Ichiroku is immensely ahead.
Well, I wouldn't say immensely because he doesn't.
I would say.
Because he doesn't have gas, and if he takes a third base, he's very vulnerable to gate pressure because he only has slow links to use. So
But he
I
has
do
queens.
think economically and expansion-wise, he's in a really good spot. But I do think there are some soft spots that Protoss can pressure. But I think this is a very nice move from Ichiroku actually.
Yep. He's gonna either cancel that one or he's gonna get into the base again. Looks like he'll get into the main base and kill it.
Oh, he doesn't know, but he backs off, kills the pylon. That's good though, because he prevents the wall off and extra gateways for him going down in the natural of Genix, and it could delay him a lot.
That's true, because you wouldn't want to make the two
Yeah.
gates here if you're gonna make it. You want them here. Then it's like, well, I know it's a wall, but it can also be a push. Now, if he makes 2 gates here and then 2 gates here, that's a different story.
Ichiroku pulling
if he-
drones, which is okay as long as he doesn't lose too many, I think.
That one queen loss is kind of standard
Yeah.
when the Protoss does it, but it's okay.
Oh, the surround on the Stalker.
The
Stalker
surround
dies.
is real,
The Mothership Core actually got 3 kills, which is pretty big.
but he's got to
But
recall or
he
he'll
has to
die.
recall right now.
Right now.
Right now.
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 He has to recall right now.
Right now.
Or now.
Oh. Nice.
You see the 2 gates here, but he still needs a wall off. That
This
mean-
is very risky.
that
Imagine
means-
if the follow-up from Ichiroku was actually a quick gas and a lot of links.
Yeah, but like, it's only that his pylon is too
Yeah,
late.
yeah,
It's not like he
obviously.
didn't mean for it
But
to
he's
happen.
it's not like he didn't chrono sentries. Like I feel like it's
Yeah.
he has, but it's fine. It's fine in the situation. So whatever.
He's gonna have to gate all in, I think. Like, oh, what? Alright.
Stargate.
Forge.
Forge. He
Okay,
wants to
cool.
get into standard game. I'm expecting an Oracle from this. Phoenixes this late are not as effective, but an Oracle can be good.
He's not making probes during building his buildings. He was like so busy doing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
No probe production during it at all.
Genix is so solid when he doesn't get played with, but when people harass his stuff, he kind of. But I think everyone has that actually. That's not unique to him, obviously. That when you have a lot to do, it's
Yeah.
hard to keep up with your macro.
But I think Ichiroku has had one of the best starts of everyone. It's like solid 16 workers per line.
Yeah, I think something that could go really wrong is him mismicroing against Oracle and the Oracle getting like 12 kills. So like I'm a
I
bit
feel
afraid
that
of
too.
Yeah.
Here's
I really
that
hope he
standard
just
spine.
starts. Phoenix. I don't think that's good at all. I think that's very bad actually in this situation. I don't like the Stargate first of all after making 2 gates in such a late expansion,
Yeah.
and then going Phoenix feels like the Phoenix lose so much value because the Hydras from Lair can be out so quickly.
well,
that you
to be
don't
fair, Lair's delayed.
Normally you don't even have Lair started yet when the Phoenixes come, right? You start Lair when there's like 3 Phoenixes on the map, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not actually. I'm a bit.
You can still start it early, but there are styles where people go 6 gas on 3 base without going Lair yet.
Yeah.
Like Snoot likes to do that. But yeah, Phoenix will slow the Protoss down a lot, and he was already behind. The worker count is not good.
Like, look at the production. By the time he has 4 or 5 Phoenixes and can actually start picking off a lot of drones, he's almost gonna have Hydras out. That's like
Well,
not
he didn't
close.
make Hydra then.
I
we have
think
no-
he should though.
He's probably
Yeah,
gonna go Spire. Oh, okay.
Hydra then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Spire makes sense now. I think Roach Hydra makes a lot of sense.
But I didn't know Ichiroku was
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
make sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I wouldn't be surprised for a different option, but I was really hoping for the Hydra then.
Yeah.
But here, look, the Phoenixes are almost at a number where they're gonna pick up probes, and the Hydras are almost out. This is not. This is like way delayed.
Yeah. And the Robo is only just now starting. Economically, the Zerg is very far ahead. Tech-wise, he will be ahead soon. But Genix could still hang on by the skin of his teeth, make a comeback killing drones, and somehow stay alive. Like, there's always a chance if he defends well. But
Yeah, definitely.
big favor to Ichiroku right now.
Ichiroku going double upgrades and Hydra, so he's not really hitting a timing, which I dislike. I really would like pressure on Protoss when you cripple them, them more.
That's true.
Uh,
But I don't like him taking his gases so early. First of all, they're half a hatch too early, which is laziness. Do it the same time as the hatch. Secondly, you only do this when you go for mutas normally.
yeah,
You don't
or
need the
Vipers.
He keeps over mining in much of his games and not making enough army. Look at this.
Yeah.
Do you really need 14 drones when you have 1500, 1000?
No.
Or do you just need to hurt your opponent?
I think, as I said, I would have preferred him to try and cripple his opponent. I would like a mech rat at this one as well, because he's spending all his larva and he still has bank.
He's letting Genix get back in the game. Rather than hitting like a 11 or 12 minute timing, which could have been really dangerous. Look at this. Just
Yeah.
this, no Colossi. He's going to not fight until the first Colossus is out. And that's a choice that he consciously or subconsciously made, which will lead to basically having a tech that in composition is obsolete already. Ling
Yeah.
Hydra against Colossus. Maybe in numbers not so much, but once he sees that first Colossus, can he confidently say that it's the second one isn't coming in 10 seconds? I don't think he knows the timings that well. So he's already putting himself at minute 15, 16, 17. That's what his game plan is screaming, and that wasn't necessary.
Yeah, I agree. And going Spire now, Muta seems weird after going double upgrades, and Corruptor seems weird because I just don't think Corruptors are very good. Corruptors are okay against Phoenix openings, especially with combined with Roach Lane, they can still be very effective. But going Corruptor after Hydra is not very good actually, because they take too long to get all the gas for both of them. In this situation, it might work out because he's so far ahead, but generally I don't think this is a good way to play PvZ.
Now all 4 Phoenixes died.
Yeah, what must be said though, like regardless of good or bad decisions, Ichi has thrown up very nicely,
Yeah.
and he's protected his drones with his Hydras, and he's actually in a pretty good economical spot. And this could actually work out very well for him as well.
He's definitely gonna go for mutas, considering he just killed 4 Phoenixes. Don't you
Yeah,
think?
I hope so. I think so too. But
Funny that he goes
keeps
missile and
making
carapace. though.
Yeah, that's what I like. When you kill the Phoenixes, usually that signals Phoenixes, Muta, but his other moves are not necessarily speaking the same story.
He does the same thing again, where once he gets mutas, he throws away his ground army,
Yeah.
which is really risky to counterattacks. At the moment where he's weakest, he gives it away. Look, just run, man. Just run.
Oh no no
But
no
he
no,
thinks
no,
like,
no.
I can't get away, so I'll just fight.
And
now, Protoss will push. He will have almost +2 and blink.
the Mutas are already getting across the map though, and can we look in the main base and see if there's any cannons ready? There's absolutely nothing ready to deal with this Mutas, and I think there's going to be a very difficult time for Protoss dealing with this if he doesn't move across the map like right now. He's starting already cannons. I think he knows what's up. That cannon in the mineral line is signaling. I think he
I think
knows.
this is for Link counterattack.
But he already has one cannon there. Yeah, maybe okay.
Nah, if you expected mutas, you make 2 cannons in the main.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa! Holy spine crawler. So abusive.
Wow. Well played. Beautiful wall.
Well match. So
I think Ichi's playing very well. I think.
oh no!
Oh wow, that's huge. That means it's very difficult for Protoss to ever get across the map at this point.
Oh no! And the Stalker muta count is unfavorable. 18 against 22. Phoenix
he
goes
loses a
down.
Phoenix.
Ichiroku with his staple build has been working all bootcamp for him so far. Every time he got mutas, he won.
Yeah.
Genix won everything else that he played though,
Yeah.
didn't he? Or did he lose one game? Well, either way, this is supply-wise looking good for Genix. He's got a lot more income. For some reason, a lot of drones that. Oh yeah. Well, a lot of drones died. That's what happens when you build spines.
He healed 22 spines, man. That's so much. Yeah, he could have a big ground army as well with the Midas. I'm not sure like if who this is good for actually. Like,
Oh,
ooh, nice catch by Ichiroku.
I think Genix is quote unquote winning, but
Yeah.
if Ichiroku makes drones, he's back in the game.
Yeah.
But so long as he's not, he's getting further and further behind, even though he's killing probes.
Well, he's gonna kill a lot of probes here though. Like,
That's true.
he's actually ahead in workers already.
But look,
He kills somebody. Oh,
oh. 30 stalkers now. He's finally got more stalkers than there are mutas. Won't last for long, perhaps. Also a lot of zealots. If you look at the amount of sentries, colossus, and zealots, oh, nice pickoffs.
Nice pickoff again,
You could
and he's
say
flying in.
that no ground army will ever be relevant for Ichiroku. And spines can get outranged and out-microed by Stalker Colossus.
Yeah, but it takes so long if you want to wait for Colossus to go off everything. He needs to kill stuff quicker if he wants to beat it with Stalker.
Ichiroku, I can imagine having him have like a little mental smile, like I'm doing my style again. I feel so cool when I play like this. Genix has had enough of it. He's doing a split up and sees a lot of spine crawlers. I'd like to see him turn on Guardian Shield, maybe make some immortals, like hallucinated immortals.
Yeah, the
to soak
spines
up.
are not doing that much for Ichiroku. The ground army from Genix is so big.
They killed
that they're-
6-7 zealots now, but no spines.
Yeah,
So it doesn't help his mutas later.
it doesn't help his Mias later at all. He needs to win the base trade, but I don't think he can.
Yeah, usually a good rule is you just look at the supply, and if someone is 50 supply ahead, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, in this situation.
He's
Stalker-
losing quite a few
Ooh.
stalkers now, though.
That's dangerous. Still, this Guardian Shield though, if it gets to a straight up fight,
And what are the upgrades?
2-0 against 1-0, soon to be 2-0. Well, not too soon. Where's the Spire? He might be able to finish it.
Yeah, maybe.
Or not.
Maybe barely. I think though,
Oh, look at that, he can only make 2 extractors in terms of base trade.
if he cancels this, he can make another base, though.
But if he loses these overlords,
He needs to cancel this and make a base. Oh, that's really bad.
he can only make 2. This is gonna be
Game.
awful. He has to come back and kill everything.
Yeah, I think if Genix blinks into Ichiroku, Ichiroku might be able to win.
Oh yeah. So he should poke at the edge with mutas and try to
Yeah.
instigate a blink, or maybe catch it
Oh,
like this. Oh,
Oh,
my God! 1 stalker down, 2 down, 3 down, 5.
he's not controlling. What is he
no
doing?
Guardian Shield.
He blinks away, but that's not necessarily good. The other stalkers are still in the main,
Oh,
killing other
no,
stuff.
It was equal stalkers versus
No, he needs
equal
to make
mutas.
he needs to make an extractor.
He needs
He
to
needs
make
to make an extractor.
extractor.
Please make an extractor.
Oh
my God, no,
my
make an extra-
God.
Please make it no. No, he's gonna die. He loses. He loses. No, he's not making an extra. Oh, the extractor's here.
Oh my God! All the stalkers are dying.
Make it. Please make
All
an
the
extractor.
stalkers
die.
are dying.
Please make an extractor with the drones on air. Please.
Kill
Please
this
make an extractor. No, he's making extractor with the drones. Does he realize he has drones? Oh, he's making extractor.
Yeah, I think he heard you. All right, what now? What he can warp in a sentry next to it. Warp in a sentry. Warp in a sentry and kill. No! Oh. So low, Yoda. You know what you did.
What?
Yeah. So loud.
Ah, okay, yeah. But man, it's for the viewers, man.
I know,
More
I know.
games. But I was actually honestly excited.
Ichi.
Did you hear me screaming? Are you sure? Because that would be really bad. I'm sorry.
All right. Next will be Isno Best versus Colento.
Catalina? No, there's no way. It's
Tolando?
Mary Garont. Yeah, Isno against Talandros and Mary.
Talandros, yes.
Man. Man, why did he stalkers like I
Ja, graag.
yeah,
En Jona ook?
yeah, can I have coffee too? Milk and sugar. Milk, sugar, everything.
Ichi, come here. Where's the mic?
Where's the mic?
Is it working?
Is it working? Production, is mic working? Hello, is this mic working?
Yes.
Yeah, I hear it. Okay, here, you can use this.
Sit-
So when you heard me yelling about extract, no, I'm sorry.
Ichi,
Damn.
how did that feel?
Amazing. Holy fuck.
Like here, it's quite loud for some
Oh,
reason.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was. I'm a bit shaking right now. That was really scary. I was looking at my extract and I was like, "Is this my last one?" I was looking and I was. That's great.
I was so scared because first you were killing all the stalkers and it looked good, and then actually he was focusing your buildings in your main base. Like he focused the Spire, the Roach Warren, and the spawning pool. Like the
Yeah.
reason he didn't fight with the stalkers is because he was actually trying to kill all the buildings,
Yeah.
which I think was a big mistake. He should have just
He
fought.
saw there was drones down there. How big is the chance Zerg doesn't have 25 minerals, right?
Yeah.
If he fought, he had 35 Stalkers 2-0 with Blink and Guardian against 35 Mutas. But he lost 6 right away, and then he blinked away, lost 4 more.
Yeah.
And then maybe it could still be close, although I think the Mutas would win.
Yeah, I think a big part would have come down to how well he blink microed as well. Like, I think moving that army into that army, the Mutas win.
Yeah, I think Blink doesn't matter that much.
I think it
If
matters.
the numbers are that wrong. Like 35 Mutas, I think he lost 1, 34 against... there was like 12 dead Stalkers before the fight could have started.
Yeah, at that point, I don't think it. I think
Like
the Mutas
19
win.
against
Yeah,
34
at that
is
point
never
the
gonna
Mutas
win.
just win. But at when there's 35 against 35.
It doesn't, like a little bit of Blink Micro will win easy
Yeah.
because of Guardian Shield.
Yeah, Guardian Shield and blink micro. I think so too.
Yeah.
But
But
that was close, man. I was.
And we were like, oh my god, like he's 50 supply behind.
yeah.
And you made spines, you had low income, and generally speaking, you're 50 supply behind, you're dead. But I said maybe pull a Jadon, like use the Mitas, do this and that, and then you realize, oh shit, I have to go back.
Yeah.
And we said, if you wait at the edge of vision and you try to bait like
Yeah,
a blink in,
if
you
it-
could win.
Yeah, because out
But
of
like
gun,
this too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, once I killed the Nexus, I was like, okay, now he only has the probes he pulled, so now I hope I can fight the stalkers. Like, but like he had like his stalkers a bit spread around the
Yeah,
bases,
yeah.
and I was like, okay,
He
if I
was-
just go in like
he
here,
was
and
completely absorbed by
Yeah.
killing the buildings. I think.
I think that's the only reason
Tunnel
I won.
vision.
Actually.
Yeah,
The early game, 9
that's really
pool,
good for you.
9 pool,
Yeah.
you were very far ahead economically, and you kept that lead for a long time. But once you started like making Hydras, you all lost them again.
Yeah.
I was happy
Yeah,
for
I think-
Genix, sad for you, because you right as you were making Mutas, you lose your ground army again. Give it all away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
If I
he-
can be critical, I think going for a timing attack with just one of the upgrades, like a lot of Roach Hydra, a lot of Hydra, or even going for Mutas, but going for like a few Corruptors and then straight into Muta, anything like that would have been good. But you made a lot of drones, and then a few units, and then both upgrades, and then a Spire.
And then 15 more drones, which you really didn't need.
Yeah.
You made gases on your 4th right away because you want to go Mutas,
yeah.
but you did have Missile and Carapace, so it didn't really connect. And did you realize you were very far ahead from the 9 pool?
Well, I know that because using 9 pool, I don't really have to do damage. I just have to delay the natural. Like if I can deny his natural and I take my natural and my 3rd, I can get economically ahead. I just want to deny the natural, so I knew I was economically in a better position.
Yeah,
but not
you
that I
were.
was far ahead or
Yeah,
something.
I think
Yeah.
still, when you had Hydras and Mutas out, you could have been in a really good spot if you didn't fight with your Hydras.
Yeah, he
like-
recalled and I was
Yeah.
looking at, I was injecting.
Ah,
One-
okay.
When I got back, I was like, oh, there's a lot of stalkers and
Yeah.
Colossi here.
And then the second
Ah.
time you were running away with your Hydras and you decided to fight, I think you should have still just kept
You
running.
could still have saved 6 and you would have
Yeah.
killed equally many units as they did when turned around. But you got to your Mutas again. No
Yeah.
one beat you once you get Mutas yet.
Mutas is my thing, man.
Mud
I love Mutas.
Cool.
Okay, I
Cool
think
game.
we're ready for the next game.
Let's
We
go
can,
next game.
Yeah.
3-1, well done. Genix, well done too. He did his work for the team and 1-1. Now we'll see if Isnobest can close it out,
Man, I'm so happy and proud, man.
or if Talandros.
Man, I was actually like pretty
scared?
excited. yeah. Not gonna lie, I was jumping up and down.
Ready, go.
Sorry if
So
I.
these guys played each other before on Catalina, and Talandros started out great, but Isnobest once again edged his Zerg opponent out.
Yeah, but Thalander's actually properly kept defending the drops. He didn't fall apart at the drop part.
Yeah,
He
he
fell
lost
apart in the
in the
engagement.
very late game.
But I taught him how to engage now.
Ah,
I told him micros in the mind.
so he's perfect now.
So it's perfect now, man.
Wow.
It's time for the comeback. It's a
Alright.
3-2 coming up.
Let's see.
I mean, it's only 2 games left till I get to play you on Foxtrot, man.
Foxtrot laughs.
I had... Ah, okay.
The only map that's worse than the Dream Pool. Alright.
Yeah, I think Foxtrot is actually like a cute idea. And I actually kind of like it when maps are different. But Foxtrot has a lot of abusive different stuff and not fun different stuff. Like I think King Sejong is one of the maps that is fun different with the pathways at the sides, allowing for counterattacks and for drops to play a cool part, and a lot of expansion possibilities. After the 3 base, there's a lot of possibilities of 4th bases.
Yeah.
All 3 of the 4th bases
That's
are
true.
viable in a way. And in that way, I think King Sejong is a weird and different map, but still a very fun map to play.
Yeah.
But Foxtrot is different in a way that just allows for a lot of abusability. You
Yeah,
have a
like
gold base,
gold
that's,
base.
that's too strong, but then if you're in a matchup like ZVZ and you both force to take the gold base, the player that has map control always wins the game because they can deny mining from the back.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird stuff and imbalances in a map going a bit overboard, but I still like the I like it when people try to make different stuff.
Now, is no best. Will he go for the Reaper or go for the anti-Protoss build? I think he'll just play his PvT again.
I
His
think
standard
we're gonna see a perfect display of PvT and CVP again.
PvT.
No, actually, Thalandros actually plays a nice opening in CVT. He plays very correct.
Yeah.
Frank here, adjusting the scores.
Swap.
Yes, very good.
Okay, shift and control. Cool. All right, let's drink our coffee and take
Yeah,
it
let's
easy.
just chill a bit, man. Man,
Yeah.
that game. I was screaming, yelling. I'm so sorry for everyone's ears. I'm sorry, man, if I
I
embarrassed
think the
you.
mic got a bit over. How do you call it? Clipped. The mic clipped a bit.
Yeah.
You're excited.
Man, I was actually like,
Passion craft.
yeah, man, he's on my team and stuff, and I didn't want it to end 3-0 because 3-0s are boring, or like
4-0, yeah.
4-0s are boring. So I was just, I really wanted the next game, and not because I'm like, oh, I love StarCraft so much, more games. But I just like, we've spent the whole weekend with these guys, and it's
Yeah.
fun if you have a close last series, another 4-0.
And he probably beat the #1 seeded player here.
Yeah.
In that game.
Yeah, I think those two in our minds were the closest matched.
Yeah. Although Isnobest is racking up a lot of wins as well.
Yeah, Isnobest actually used to be quite high Master League. And
He
Wings of
showed me
Celebrity.
he was like rank 6 Masters.
Yeah, so
and
he's a bit of a dirty cheater being here, don't you think? But
well, it was only like the whole year you had to be diamond to qualify for this.
okay, then it's
That's
fair,
like
okay.
4 years
That's
ago.
Yeah, that's fair.
He
Okay.
just showed his league ranking. He's like, look, I used to be good. I'm sure he's a lot better now than he was then.
Yeah, but you already notice he's the type of player that doesn't play a lot. But if he'd play more, he'd probably be back where he was before,
Yeah.
because he has a better feeling for the game than the other players. But his build orders are just sloppy.
Yeah, and they're all old. Like 1 Rex expand every time.
Yeah, his
That's
builds,
Wings of Liberty
yeah,
builds.
Yeah, exactly. His builds are old and a bit sloppy, but you can tell his feeling for the game is slightly superior to the other players.
Yeah.
Or at least that's my interpretation.
At the moment, yeah. Of course, he's also the only Terran, so we don't have any Terrans to compare him to
Yeah.
here, except Flash. Like, we can compare him to. Hey, what is this?
Rotorn.
What is this?
Oh man, I'm loving this. Man, my
my
players are
God.
making me so proud. I told them, man, just
Do whatever you want.
yeah. Don't be afraid to take risk. If we lose, we lose. Don't back down.
I didn't say that Rob should play aggressive like that. I thought he was playing much later attack, the one. But he did it because, as we said already, he's stubborn.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, whatever, coach. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna do a 6 gate. So
Yeah,
that's-
I told my players they should feel free to be a bit cheesy, not feel forced or pressured to play standard beautiful games, because I think that's not good for a tournament. As
Damn.
in, they should feel actual competition, not we're gonna shake hands and gentleman's agreement.
Oh,
Like even in show matches, I think that's not a correct way to play.
I think so
I
too.
think proxy gates and cannon rushes are totally fine.
I
in
would
show
never do
matches.
that. I would never do that against Dutch Turks
Oh
in show
no,
matches.
no!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! The roaches are already in production though, so it's not hurtful for, or it's hurt
For the initial attack.
but it's not hurtful for the initial attack. And if he loses all these marines, that is very hurtful for Isnobest's chances in holding this.
It's good for him to see it though,
yeah,
at
it's
least.
very good for him to see it. He can now start extra bunkers, but he needs to start extra bunkers.
There's no
actually.
money. And he's getting double take lab to start maybe tank or marauder, but doesn't have those units right now. There's 9 roaches coming, but why isn't he chasing it down with lynx?
He doesn't have speed.
Yeah, okay. 2
He-
bunkers.
He rushed roaches out. This is like the 8-9 roach rush. This is built only Blydas on ladder.
Yeah, but he's not gonna hold. He's not gonna out repair with just 4 SCVs,
Yeah,
is he?
what Zerk should do is kill the bunker at the right side and run up the ramp of Terra and just ignore the bunker, but he's not doing it.
Oh.
It's a nice defense from Terran, but he actually invested a lot. 3 bunkers is quite a lot against this build.
Still has his factory finished. Still can sell bunkers. He's getting widow mines out. Zerk is going lair, but no third. Worker count roughly equal. Zerk slightly ahead, but I think this is a great position for Isnobest.
Yeah, it's good for Isnobest, but not all is said and done for Thalandros. If he gets a quick spire out and can catch Isno off guard, it could be really good for him still.
I don't think Aspire will help him. He's got way too little gas. I don't think anything will help him.
Too little gas? Why? You only need 200 to start the spire.
Yeah, I know.
We'll see.
But no third base.
I think spire is the only thing that makes sense, seeing he didn't add upgrades.
Okay.
If I would have seen an Evo Chamber start, I'd say
But
he
how
makes
can
maybe a
2-base
live
Spire
rotation.
work against Medivac Stim?
It depends, but
If you catch the Medivacs.
yeah. But generally, 2-base Muta is actually good against 2-base Medivacs, like normally speaking.
Really?
Because the third from Terran is more delayed than the third from Zerg with the same build, if that makes sense.
Okay, okay. It's more extra delayed.
Yeah. And the Muta count, normally the problem with going 2-base Muta is that you can't delay the third base because it already gets up and there's already turrets there. But in this case, you already have defense against the 2-base drops. Your own third is free and open for saturation, and Terran still needs to get their third base. But in this situation, the drops are arriving earlier than the mutas are there, so it might just happen that Thalandros just doesn't have enough to defend. He does see this with the Overlord though, and is in position with the Lynx. He doesn't have a Baneling Nest, so his only chance of defending this is standing right under the Medivacs and forcing him to drop into the Lynx.
Yeah.
Oh, but the Roaches are there, so he's okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. The roaches will help at this point. It's good that he maintained them. But we know Isnabest, he's not just going to drop right over it. He's going to keep trying to find a hole.
Make mutas, make mutas, make mutas, make mutas. Splitting up the Medivacs, nice move by Isnobest.
Units are not in position. He's going to lose some drones.
Nice reaction by Thalandros. He's actually splitting up his units quite beautifully.
No drones lost yet, and mutas are on
Oh,
the way.
don't A-move everything after you defend it so nicely.
Yep.
Why, every time?
Does he have like only one control group? Can we see it? No, we can't see it with this overlay.
I really hope he's not A-moving everything down there. Okay, good. Very well done. If he now picks up the drops and starts putting on pressure on Isnobest, I think this is a good position for the Zerg player, as long as he drones up quickly and doesn't...
Ooh.
And then gets his upgrades.
Yeah, true. Now he should chase it down with some drones, which he is. He's not going to lose any Mutalisks. Clean this one up. The other Medivac's still doing some work. Banelings are here though, and we'll kill all the units.
Very nice defense by Thalandros. He's actually playing a super clean game, wouldn't you say?
That's true. Yeah, I agree. As you said, like 2-base Spire after, pretty dangerous against the Medivacs. But there's a big
it's
army
scary
here.
Army. He needs to start Baneling speed and get creep going.
And he needs to get at least, I would say, 10 Banelings out
Yeah,
in the
Baneling
next
speed,
30 seconds.
Banelings, and a big...
There we go.
Oh, the mutas.
Oh, this is a nice hole that he found. 3 SCVs down, 4.
Going into the main. Don't Ichiro.
Oh, this is... He didn't lose any mitas. This is not Ichiroku, this is Thalandros.
Yeah,
oh,
but
oh, don't do an Ichiroku. Yeah. Never go full Ichiroku. No, just kidding. Unless you win an awesome base trade. Lol. Alright. 5th, 6th gas going out.
Baneling speed getting started. Creep tumor started. A lot of Zerg players often forget this, but he actually got an extra cream for creep spread, which is very nice. It's something even I forget sometimes in my games.
Yeah. And he's keeping some drop defense in his main. Rather a lot, wouldn't you say?
Thalandros is...
All his units are here, actually.
But it's okay, because his mutas are zoning out the other half of the map, so actually the only threat for him right now
Wow. Oh,
is there. The mules are actually getting targeted.
one mule taken down,
Missile
three
turret
mules,
getting down.
miss one return. He killed the turret because there was no quick enough reaction.
Yeah, that was good.
A blind hopeful stim, including Marauders,
Yeah.
hoping to catch those mutalists, but did not. I think sometimes that's a risk you can take, but he didn't find them this time. Like if he tries it again, 1-1-1 finishing for everyone. More links coming up. We've got some nice armor.
Oh,
here,
the
some
creep,
spread.
man. That shit, that stuff is making me so happy. Oh no, the mutas.
Oh,
Okay. It's making me so happy to see Zerg players respread their creep. Like, so, like one of the biggest mistakes I see with players, even on high level, is that they don't take the time to remake their creep when a lot of stuff has happened.
Ah.
So it's actually like very motivating for me to see him get his creep back up. And he's actually doing this all while harassing with mutas, which is so sick. I don't like this way of transporting units by Isnobest because they trickle out one by one and the mutas actually get a lot of free time
Yeah.
shooting units.
Better just move the Marines up.
Yeah,
Stim them once, maybe even twice.
yeah.
You ain't gonna fool me twice. Thor coming out. Second armor. Oh no, this is the armor upgrade. Yeah.
Yeah.
He should start 2-2 right away.
He switched out 2-2, but the main thing I'm worried about is the engagement. Last game, between these two, there was a similar supply difference, and Thalandros was playing very similarly. It looked very good, and it looked like he had all the ropes in his hands.
Yeah.
And he... and he...
All the little ropies.
yeah.
Touwtjes in handen.
And he kind of let it go. I think... No! No.
3 meters down. 4, 5.
Okay.
5 meters down.
Okay, it's acceptable. I still don't like it, but it's acceptable. I think it was because of this drop. And
Yeah.
he did actually manage to save his force. So all considered, that was still okay for Thalandros, and he's getting so far ahead in supply with all this harass and it's great macro actually.
Do you remember Thalandros was trying to do Baneling landmines last time, but he burrowed them all on creep? It was after he lost his 5th
Oh, I
to
didn't
the push.
I didn't actually notice that.
It was
No.
triple Baneling, but it was like, it was on creep. You need to do that off creep
Yeah,
so that
yeah.
there's no double purpose scan.
Yeah.
Armor upgrade would be very nice too for Zerg. And again, like, yeah, Thalandros put himself in a great position with creep spread, good defenses, 4 base. He's got very healthy economy, 66 drones, and now he's making more so that he can do his 4th. Maybe start some extractors here. But is no best. He's steadily ramping up his army production as well. He will get closer and closer. And if Thalandros doesn't start attacking, I think Thalandros should just attack with like 50 banelings here. Don't wait till the Terran sets up. Don't wait till you can't push beyond 200
It's
supply
scary
already.
attacking off creep if you're not very good with micro. It's very easy to lose a 50 supply lead to Widow Mines when your banelings are rolling in.
Just attack.
The banelings don't roll.
I think you
see.
should just attack.
I think you're biased. But no, I understand the sentiment, and if I'm playing as Landros here, I'm attacking. But it's very hard to micro off creep against Widow Mines
Yeah.
because on creep you have a lot of time to move your units away. Because even last moment you can split, and the units split apart very quickly because they move fast.
Yeah,
But off
relative to the banelings.
Yeah, but off creep, if Widow Mine targets a baneling, you're already kind of screwed. You need to micro your links very well in dodging the banelings. The Widow Mine's doing the window slide. Oh, he should. Oh, is he gonna get the
Oh
upgrade?
my god.
That's huge.
Huge.
He's gonna get the other one as well because Isnobest misclicked and moved back again.
No, he's not gonna get it. Oh!
The window slide back to the
Yeah.
natural. To the window.
To the wall.
Oh, that one muta.
That one muta.
That one muta. Genius. Well played.
MVP muta. Is he gonna go south? Just go south. It's safe. Just
Oh!
Wow.
That mind game, man. He moved them lower and then went back up.
Yeah.
So sick.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! What happened?
Whoa!
Wow.
He just used 20 banelings
yeah.
to kill the orbital, which didn't lift off.
Yeah.
But he has a new one. Spare parts incorporated.
But he still needs to morph it, right? It's a regular command center.
I think he should just make it into a planetary and
No,
get building
what?
armor.
Really? You're so ahead of the meta sometimes.
All right.
Look what
Here
he's
it
doing.
comes.
Pre-splitting on creep, man. This guy.
He listened well.
Sponging.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
No,
No!
what the? Okay, back off, buddy.
Buddy, bro.
Bro.
No!
Whoa, no, bro,
That's not
buddy.
the fight you want. Oh,
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 oh!
Wow.
Wow! Dolandros!
Oh, man.
Oh, teach me.
This guy. This guy.
Here's the comeback. Here's the comeback, boys.
This guy. Let's be real for a second. This
That
guy.
was very well done. He learned fast.
He learned so fast, man. Like he, of all the players, like from start to finish of this weekend, the stuff he's already incorporating in his play and actually like incorporating it well, it's so impressive.
Yeah, I mean the others too, but we're watching this one right now. We're very impressed right now.
Obviously, like
Ah.
a lot of the players made some big jumps, but I think it's very cool.
This is very cool to see. Oh, he's gonna try and do a trap with this. He's gonna try and do a trap. Bro,
It's very.
bro.
Oh,
Yeah. You can take it. You can take it. Fight the Marines.
I think he got one.
Wow. Oh my God.
Wow.
That's a lot of banelings.
GG.
GG.
Wow. Woo! Man, my Zerg boys, man. In a row. Hey! Man, they both played so well.
Yeah.
Ichiroku, Thalandros, heroes.
Awesome game.
Man. Well played, dude. Are we going to get him on the couch or are we going to go into the next game?
Let's go into the next game.
Next game? Okay, I think so.
The final game
It's me
is
versus
Meow
Grubby.
versus Rob. Meow versus Rob.
Deadwing.
Well done, Talandros.
Well done, man. Well done. Bros, man. What the hell? So cool. Come back, kids, man. Sick.
Nice try, Isno. All right, map is going to be Deadwing. Cool game.
Yeah, it was a cool game. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Man, I'm getting excited. One more game, man.
It turns out Jonas better at GVT than me. Only thing he can do is 2-bit Buddha. I'm like, 2-bit Buddha sucks against Medivac team. But it's important to shut it down, right?
Yeah.
A lot better engagement than on Carolina
Yeah,
yesterday.
the engagement was so much better. Units came from everywhere, man. Like suddenly, units from the back and from the front, left, right. Holy. Nice. Good job, dude. Both of you, by the way. What the hell? Pulling it back. Good shit. One more game. Yeah, keeping the dream alive. One more game. Look at this guy. So salty.
Wow, I believe in Rob.
You believe in Rob?
I believe in Rob and me.
Man, I believe in Rob, but not today. Today I believe in Meow.
When you turn around Rob, it almost reads like dog, and dogs are bigger than cats. Right?
Man, it's a sign. You've predicted it. I was having faith in my player, but at this point, your logic just crushed me.
Let's see what happens now.
I think
I thought it was going to be less close after the first
3 games.
3 games.
Yeah. But that's fun, man.
Yeah.
That's good fun.
They're all getting a little bit of taste of viewers, esports, and nerves, I think.
Yeah, it's fun for them.
Or
man.
rising above your level.
Yeah.
All the cool stuff that we all experience.
That you want to give people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's fun. Like I'm not even playing, and I'm enjoying it in their shoes or whatever. Oh man, it's too bad we messed up the command center blowing up.
Yeah.
That could have been fun.
Well. There's some really funny. Can we show it on the screen? Like there's some funny pictures being sent into DSC League. Look at this. Make an extractor. Funny stuff. Let's go back to the game. All right, Deadwing, RBVH of Team Blue, Team Grubby, against Team Yona in the same team. Dude, they're in the same team. Yeah, of course. They're both Nijmegeners. It's Blubnose, aka Meow, for Team Red, Team Yona.
Always hit with shock.
A potential decisive game.
Potential decisive game.
A potential deciding game. If it's 3-2 right now for the RBVH team, Team Blue. If he wins, it's over. They all win the water cooler.
If Meow wins, it's time for some games,
a
man.
game between us to decide.
Man, I'm just gonna chill a bit for
Yeah,
a few
me
minutes,
too.
man.
Me too.
For a few minutes, just
Let's
whatever.
just let it run.
Let it run. Gateway, nice. That's good. That's what you're supposed to make.
Oh.
The ceiling's
You
big.
what?
I didn't do anything. I tried to stop it.
Very early scout from Rob. Not as much so from Blubnose.
Extractor. That's good too. You're supposed to make that. That's nice. Another extractor. That's nice too. That's more gas.
What do you think about football commentating style for StarCraft 2?
How would that go though? Like, football commentators are always talking about the guy holding the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Rob.
ball's on, this guy plays with
RBVH.
Yeah.
RBVH. RBVH.
RBVH?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. RBVH, 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 RBVH.
RBVH
Ah,
is going for the force field. He did a force field.
Force field.
But I also mean like moments of quietness, because I feel like casting got its credentials and its style from the early shoutcasting, which was radio only,
Yeah.
where you couldn't see anything. Now
Okay,
people
I get
talk-
what you mean. Like, kind of like moments of silence, and then like subtle conversations,
Yeah.
and only hype when there's actual hype.
People
Yeah.
wouldn't be used to it, so I think it'll be hard to get people used to it. But you'll be like,
I think I'd enjoy it.
yeah, I think
I
so
kind
too.
of like listening to the game sound sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe some background music, you know,
Yeah.
of the in-game music.
Then you'll be like, Rob going for the second gateway. What single gateway from Blubnose?
While chrono boosting his mothership core. We'll see what he do with that.
And then you would leave out all the stuff that goes like, nothing out of the ordinary for these two.
Yeah.
Which is kind of useless fluff anyway.
Yeah. Okay, let's try. Let's try for like.
Let's try
few
for a
minutes.
minute.
Yeah. Stalker getting produced by both players.
Robo Facility by Blubnose. Defensive move.
Rabava moving out with his mothership core, starting his gateway research.
Third gateway being added by Rob.
Both stalkers finished moving out on the map.
Come on, you're saying all the stupid stuff.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say, man.
Yeah. Rob is going to do a 3 gateway attack. And Robo first is weak against almost everything except something like that.
Yeah, I think I need to learn more of the essentials if I want to do the soccer casting.
Oh.
No, like in PvP, right? What's essential in their build orders and what actually makes a difference and what doesn't.
Yeah.
But
Hey, these guys know each other. They're real life friends. So he's doing like the early Robo,